Arthur Juggett, North Crana, Aberharder, halfway between Banff and Huntly. We farm here 420 acre. We have 140 odd coos, Simmentals, limousines. We're slowly getting them in Angus coos. We're crossing out the Charolais, Simmental and Angus ball because we were running short of heifers, so we've bought an Angus ball to try and give us more heifers. We used to sell everything store. We're now getting them in barley balls, see if we can get a bit more profit out of them. We also calve them in 2 lots. I calve 60 odd in October and the rest are calved in the springtime. I did most of the calving myself. I thought Scott is on, he does calve some of them. We also have between 300 and 400 breeding ewes, with all them sold fat, either through the mart or either Huntly, Thinston, or sometimes there's a buckling doing the APB. So we grow extra acre of winter barley. We used to grow all spring barley. We changed the thing around when we did the farm profit thing because we were struggling to have time to do everything in the springtime. I also discovered that winter barley gives a bigger yield of grain and also straw. And we also now grow 15 to 20 acre peas, which we bale and wrap for protein for our feed for our sheep and our cattle. And we just did last year's rains about a fortnight ago, and we had 18.6 bales taken. We started collecting data when we did the farm profit program, which would be 6, 7, 8 years ago. It was encouraged to collect more data so we kind of had a better idea if it was doing, far we come from, far we was going, and it has been useful if used the correct way. The data we collect, we weigh all the calves, then we spin them, and then we weigh them regular kind of through the winter so that we can fit their doing, and we use it to pick out the littlerings and keep them separate to give them a better chance. We also use it to how our cows is performing, and we also use it to pick out on the heifers that we keep for calves and that. Because if a cow's not performing, if her calf is not performing, we'll snake up for a cow. And we only keep heifers for cows if a calf within the first month of calving. When we did the farm profit, one of the things we did was I discovered that we was trying to do too much in the springtime, so we separated. We took a calving, we put the calving back to the middle of April, and we took a lambing into March. We took out the spring crop and put in winter barley. I didn't really want to shift the calving because they were going to be a fortnight to 3 weeks younger when we come to sell them. By weighing them, we discovered that the calves were actually heavier because they were going out to the grass at the correct stage. The cows was getting the milk off of the grass, and the calves just shifted like mushrooms. When we started collecting data, we used a pen and a clipboard, but you can't what happens in the wheat day files. The clipboard gets wheat or a cow stands in the heat or so there's something else in the heat. So now Scott does a phone, and he just, as it come up, he just reads our number, looks for a number on the phone and presses in our weight, and it's done and it's recorded. And each weigh and after that is in his phone, and we can exactly fit our doing. It's nailed to do. I wouldn't be put off with. It works great and we use that information, as we said, for splitting them up and for keeping heifers and that. At calving time, the cow's number and the calf's number is all put into a diary, but Scott, he also puts everything into his phone at the same time. Well, since the springtime here, he puts everything into his phone, and its calves are registered on his phone. So everything's there more or less for the day we tag him. And any problems that they have, he just puts in and we get it sorted out for there. Any of the changes that we made, it's been a great success. That we started feeding the spring calving cows 6 weeks before the calf at 8 o'clock at night, and after 10, 11 o'clock at night, I have very little, in fact I've very nearly no cows calves between 11:30 and 6 o'clock in the morning. At least you're going to get 6 and a half, 7 hours in your bed. It makes life an awful lot easier, and you're nice and girly for a time of calving. It's made a big difference. We never used to collect data at all. It was just beasts were calved, born, put away fat, that was it. But now we've started collecting this data, we've discovered live weight gains, and it's down to the weight. When you spin your calves, it has a relation to the weight of the cow. And we started using that a bit more, because if a great big fat cow and she's not a big calf, well obviously she's not what she should be doing, so she gets a chop. And as I said, we use it for picking out heifers and stuff like that, and splitting up calves. So there's a lot of stuff within the cane that cane know that we're using to be the benefit of the whole job. Like, if we do all that correct and we're picking our heifers if we should be, it should help in the long run. If you can understand your business, far you've come fair, and your figures to kind of guide you to the direction you want to go in, you can use the figures to help your business as you go along. Like, because if you haven't good figures, you're not going far you're going. It's help with the productivity of the place, because your cattle are then becoming a bit more efficient, and if they're not efficient, it's taking you longer to get them far you need to be. There's about 14 or 15 of us maybe more against that thing doing it. Memsey, we had 4 meetings a year, and it's a kind of cool group. It's organised by George Chalmers doing the tariff here, and we're going to a meeting, and a speaker will come in and start speaking about something, and we'll listen to them. But the discussion goes wide range after that, and it's often interesting listening to other farmers speaking about stuff. And there's a lot of them at the group would never actually said, would have spoken about stuff before. Like, it seems to broaden the horizons of the farmers that does go telt, and nobody seems to be willing to listen to new ideas. And it's like anything else, you never learn anything by the time. You've got to go out and see it or listen to somebody else before you learn what you're doing.